Hey guys, welcome back to Nabi's kitchen. In this video we'll be learning how to make OHA soup, Nigerian OHA soup. Yes, that's what we're learning. Here are my ingredients and I'll be showing you the ingredients that you need. Firstly, you need this Uziza leaf. I looked for the seed, I couldn't find the seed because I love pounding it with my cocoyam. Yeah, this Uziza seed. Here it's my grounded pepper, my palm oil, my onion. I love this. This is Periwinkle, removed Periwinkle. I love it so much. I don't cook without it. And here is my stock. This is my meat, my beef, chicken, and cow meat in one. Here is my crayfish. This is my grounded crayfish. Alright. In here is my stockfish and my dry fish. That is what I have here. And this is salt, though I'm not using the whole of this quantity. I'll be making it of just few. Here is my ogiri. Ogiri bay, ogiri sea, whichever one. And the mother of it all, my well cooked cocoyam. This is the lighting mother hen of the food. Yes, this is architect of this particular meal. And of course, the main one, the OHA, is my OHA leaf. Oops, sorry. That is my OHA leaf, my seasoning cube that I'll be using for this. So let's dive in right into the cooking process while you watch me do that. So guys, while you watch me do this, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you find this video interesting. And if you're a first timer, I want to say thank you for coming back. If you're a returning subscriber, Nabi's Kitchen love you and Nabi's Kitchen care about you. But if you've not subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscription button to like, share, and to comment. Don't forget to turn on your notification to know when I upload a new video. So let's dive right in. Yeah, that is me washing the meat, trying to clean up the meat properly before cooking. The first and important thing when cooking, when making a Nigerian food, don't forget to do this part. It's very, very important, and you have to do this on the running water. Yes, it has to be on a running water. Like the tap has to be running while you clean up the entire meat, depending on what you're using. What I'm using here is meat, beef, chicken, and bomo. Yeah, that is what I'm using for, or that is what I'm washing rather. That's what I'm cleaning up. And after that, I will quickly clean up the stockfish and the dry fish. You really need to clean all those things before putting them in the pot. Hey guys, so I was trying to film and at the same time charging my phone because there was no light and I was using my generator to film, and that is what you're seeing, the white charger cord on the movie. Well, let's go in. That I just added my meat, my washed meat into the pot, my dried meat and stockfish. That is the first thing in this process, and then I'll be adding the onions. Yes, the onions, the pepper, the seasoning cube, and you have to cover this to steam or steam for a while before adding other necessary ingredients. Guys, please ignore the charger on this video. I'm just laughing because it's funny though, and I didn't realize my charger was showing while I was filming.
All right, please guys, don't forget to check on the description button to get this ingredients. Please ignore the stress face. This face was stressed today. This face went through ups and downs. Like, anyway, that is me doing the cocoyam. While I was filming this, I didn't realize that the phone didn't really go down properly. So you see how I pounded this. I'm using my local mortar and pestle to do this. If you have the food processor, you can use your food processor, but I used the mortar, the local. We will like it local. We love it local. You understand? Because it brings us the good sweetness in this thing. So, as a single girl that I am, I decided to do a whole band soup. And that is me trying to mortar. I've taken up the peel out of the cocoyam, so I'm just doing a gentle girl pounding on the thing. You have to mortar this until it becomes very soft, like no seed on it anymore. Then you know that it's perfectly okay. Like I said, I had a really stressful day because I had to deliver an order for somebody. I had a cake order to deliver to somebody. So, and because I promised I was going to film today, I just had to use all the stress face, the tiredness. I went to the market. I came back and I had to do this because me too, I want to do a baby girl lifestyle by eating raw, homemade, cooked or house soup. I'm being serious here. So you see how neatly this is. I've pounded it enough. That is how it is. All right. So let's check on our soup, how our soup is doing. At this point, I've not added water. It was just the stock from the meat that was coming out, and I had to add water that I feel was enough for me, enough quantity of water that was okay for me as a young girl, as a single girl. I don't have anyone stay with me. And at this point, I added my ogiri. Hey, guys, you need to see. This thing smells so bad, but still very good in cooking. I don't know why it smells this bad. But what to do? I still had to use it. And I introduced my palm oil into the food. You can use your preferred palm oil, the quantity you want. I don't like too much palm oil when cooking, but I'm a lover of spicy food. I love pepper. And I introduced my salt to your quantity, please. Here is my OHA leaf, the main reason for this soup. So I'll quickly plug it out and give it a thorough wash here. As you can see, that is what I am doing. I'm trying to plug it out from the, is it branch from the what? But however, that is what I'm doing. Please, you do not slice this. Don't slice it. They don't slice OHA. They don't cut OHA. You just have to pick it, use your hand, and then tear it up into 2, into 3, just the way I will be showing you here. I've not seen, okay, let's say previously when I never knew how to, I usually use knife, but ever since I learned, I don't use knife anymore. I just use my hand and then I shred it with my hands like the way I am doing here. That is what you do. And after this, you just have to wash it thoroughly. Yes. Wash it. I've added water. I'll have to soak it and allow it to sit and rest for some minutes. Let's go into our soup and check how it's doing. So this is our soup boiling. Pata pata. Oh shit. This is so nice. So this is ready. I will just give it a good stir and then introduce the ede. This is called ede in my language, and it's cocoyam. Ede, cocoyam, either of them. All right. So introduce this and allow it to steam a little bit, boil a little bit, sorry, before you introduce the other thing. I added my last crayfish. Remember, I didn't add all the crayfish that was remaining, so I added it at this point, and then I had to cover the pot and allow it to cook properly. I have, like, it has to cook. The cocoyam has to dissolve properly. All right. So after that, you need to allow it to stay somewhere. I had to go back and check on it, how far the cocoyam has dissolved, and it has actually dissolved. So at this point, remember I told you guys that I don't cook with that periwinkle. Like, I love it so much. So at this point, I have to add my periwinkle so it don't overcook. Guys, are you seeing how the soup is boiling? Like, poto poto, what Igbos called poto poto no fe. So this is the final stage. That is my OHA, the obanga of it all, and then I'll be introducing my Uziza leaf. So this point, you don't need the soup to overboil. All right, then you bring it back. You turn up the heat. Soup do not need to overcook at this point because you've added the vegetables that is needed. So you just give it a stir and allow it to simmer for just few seconds, and you take it down, turn off your heat. Guys, this soup is heaven. Like the compound was. Man, can you see soup? This soup is heaven. I enjoy this soup with fufu. Do you know what is fufu? White man, or 6 o'clock. That is 6 to 6. It's believed that when you eat this thing, you won't eat. But then I'm still hungry, or I was still hungry after eating this. So thank you for watching.